Ford versus Chevy, Logano versus Larson. Green flag, 400 miles awaits.
Whoa, big block by Buescher. Looked like Chase Elliott was trying to make a move. That was close, Kevin.
Well, those restarts are going to be like that all day because these guys know that this is when the tires are the freshest. There's all that apron down there. It's very enticing, and you're going to see them 3, 4, and maybe even 5 wide today on the restarts.
Already a lot of 3 wide. How about that?
Zane Smith with a tire down.
He's got some sort of trouble.
Yeah, we
that
stay
right
green.
rear down. I think he got in a wall. It may be a bent link there, toe link. Looks to me like he's been in a wall.
He drops to the apron in turn 2, and we stay green.
Right rear tire, guys. Christopher Bell.
Well, guys, this is exactly what we talked about in our meetings this morning. It's kind of a gamble on that right rear tire. How much load can I put through the bump stop, and how low can I get the air in that right rear tire? And everybody's going to push it, but I don't know if this is that situation. But we know that these guys want to run as little air as possible in that right rear tire, and this is the consequences that come with it sometimes. And
these guys got to be aggressive with their laps, their blocks, and things like that. On a deficit of 2 tires, they lose that track position, they're going to be in trouble. They'll be aggressive with this.
Three wide top, turn 2. For the second time in Las Vegas, that is Christopher Buescher's RFK Racing Ford. Watch the right front as he rolls through the banking here, and you'll see what happened.
A big lift right there already. I think he knew something was going on. What it was, that right front wheel falls off. See the lug nut fall off right with it. Wheel comes off.
Well, that's a great camera work by our guys to catch what is happening right there. You see
there's the lug nut, and here comes the wheel, and the wheel's cut in half. So that was like that for a little bit. You could tell he lifted hard and was already starting to slow down. He felt it probably start vibrate pretty violently, and then it came off.
And hold your breath, because Suarez, McDowell, and Nemechek did not pit. And Suarez took only 2 tires when he pitted at lap 12. Well, everybody behind them has either stickers or scuff tires just put on.
I think those guys are going to get run over. That's my prediction right here.
Kyle Larson is the first with 4 tires, and he restarts 5th. Here we go. Comes Denny Hamlin with a pair of fresh tires on the bottom in the 11.
It's like Byron has picked up a trash bag or something. A lot of debris with all this wind out here.
And he has reported he is overheating. Larry.
Yeah, he may be overheating, but he is complaining. He said absolutely just plowing. But yeah, that's got the whole nose covered right there.
We're going to have to pit.
Wow.
21 may not know your pits oil.
Busch and Larson continue to battle. Byron makes it onto pit road. Wow, if it wasn't for bad luck. Regan?
And Mike, when he came on the radio and said he had the debris on the grill, the team immediately jumped up on the wall. The report from William Byron, the temp was 350 when he came down the front stretch last time already.
That's high. Yeah, that's hot.
We may have a new leader coming to the flag for stage 1. Tyler Reddick sweeps up behind Kyle Larson and will not take the stage win. Larson gets it side by side for 3rd. Give it to Truex over Busch, Hamlin, and Gibbs. Corey LaJoie will restart 4th after a 9.9 second stop. Those Spire boys, they are on it.
Absolutely.
Here we go, stage 2. Truex, Hamlin. 34 cars on the lead lap with the addition of William Byron, who got the free pass and is back in contention. 2 Toyotas, 2 Chevys, and then the rest of the field.
Oh,
no trouble.
Christopher Bell is around off of 2. More trouble for him. I don't think it's no right rear tire flat. That thing was up.
Leaders in 2 now.
4th caution of the day. Christopher Bell was in 14th place when this happened.
Yeah, it looks like all the tires are up, Clint.
I'll have to see here. I think he just lost it, guys. He was in the wake
Tires
of
are up and don't pit.
Tires are up, don't pit. They're definitely up. Didn't get into the wall, it doesn't look like. You see him right behind Chase Briscoe here. Gets loose. Round she went.
Just
caution out.
Yeah, right in the middle of that corner is where the bumps are that we talk about, and the higher up the racetrack you go. But a lot like last week when we were at Atlanta, Clinton, we see those cars kind of halfway poked out with that right front fender. It puts you in a position to where the car can get freer, especially if you're on the verge of being too free anyway.
Pace car is in. Bowman and Larson will lead them to 4 laps to go in stage 2.
That Chase Elliott fan right there, he likes what he sees. Finally, Chase Elliott back in the game here. Stage points on the line. They're going to be going for it.
4 wide. Five wide for an instant.
I told you we'd hear it today, Clint.
Look at the runs coming. All over the place, a lot of blocking. How about these 2 tires for Bowman? Got tight right here. Larson to the inside of him for the lead.
Who says we can't have a finish like last week here?
Reddick is back.
Reddick high loses a car length at turn 2. In Larson's draft, going to 3, gets half of that length back.
Trying to break that draft, Kyle Larson. Looking to the outside for the stage win right here. Not going to get it done.
Kyle Larson sweeps the stages as he did last fall. And for 10th and the final stage point, give it to Eric Jones over Chase Briscoe. Meanwhile, the field is coming to green for stage 3. It'll be 95 laps to go. Larson and Reddick. Chevy Toyota front row. Here we go.
Got them back on their feet here. These restarts are wild. Comes Kyle Larson already looking to the outside. Excuse me, Kyle Busch.
A lot of 3 wide. Big runs off turn 2 on the top. Three wide for second.
Well, we see a lot of 3 wide, like you say, Mike.
4 wide back here, boys.
Yeah, and what we've got right now is we've got a mixed up field. We've got the guys that stayed out in the front. You got the back half of the field that said, the heck with it. We're going to come in. We're going to take a chance, put stickers on. And they drove right through the middle and around the outside with those new tires. You might be mad. I don't like the way you're
Trouble turn 2. One car sliding, slamming into the wall.
Oh, no. Corey LaJoie. I think it wasn't down. He got. Yeah. I can't. Let's back up. Make sure he didn't get help.
Somebody was crowding him right there.
Yeah, it looked like he just lost it.
Yeah.
Because you heard the right rear tire pop as he's sliding with the brakes on. You heard the right rear tire pop inside the in-car camera.
Yeah, but I don't think he got help. I think Brad. I think he just got loose.
Yep.
He was pretty close to him, but unfortunately.
Those little hits like that hurt. And you see the safer barrier move right there, and the in-car cameras don't really do it justice, you know, how that feeling feels for the driver.
Well, let's find out how this is going to end. Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, Reddick and Blaney in row 2, Hamlin, Logano, Elliott, Truex, green flag.
Looking to the inside. Reddick was going for it, blocked by Larson. Now he's moving up.
3 wide, 2 rows deep, right behind the leaders.
Big run coming.
Wow, 3 Toyotas on the bottom. Push comes to shove.
Chastain on the outside, holding tough, off of 4.
For the lead.
Well, and that's what everybody else wants to see. They want to see Ross Chastain hold that 5 car up because they know that if he gets too far away, it'll be tough to catch him in this shorter run.
Chastain bottom to top as they enter turn 1.
Comes Denny Hamlin looking in that middle.
Still a lot of 3 wide.
And we know that Ross Chastain isn't going to go down without a fight. We've seen it every week. We've seen him do whatever he has to do in order to put himself in position to have a chance to win. So Kyle Larson clears him. Now these other guys need to get going.
How about Tyler Reddick? He's moving around, trying to figure this thing out. Is he going to run him down? He is closing the gap, folks. It was a 10th faster that last lap. See if he makes this outside line work. He rim rode out down here in 3 and 4 last time. There it is.
Well, we saw this the last run, Clint. We saw, like we said, Kyle Larson took off, and then Tyler Reddick gets up against the fence and starts to drive up towards Kyle Larson. But it seems like when he gets inside those 4 or 5 car length distance, it's like he can't get any closer.
To a 94, look at him moving out. Moving around, Larson moving up, taking that air off of him. He's catching him, he's there.
Yeah, and Tyler Reddick has figured out a little bit through 1 and 2 where he's running up the racetrack about 3/4 of the way.
He's blocking, he's gonna move up. Reddick is committed to that fence. Can he get to his outside? Gets a little bit tight here. The race is on.
2 laps to go.
Big time took his line there. He shot up the racetrack.
He tried to surprise Kyle Larson right there by going low, and Larson saw that in the mirror and was able to pull that car down the racetrack. But Tyler Reddick didn't lose a lot of time right there, so he still didn't lose the race.
Blaney a distant third, but uncontested.
This one's going to hurt him.
Yeah.
Here they come. Off turn number 4. Twice Larson and Reddick have finished 1-2. Larson the winner both times. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
And that was all Kyle Larson putting his car in the right spot in front of Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick went to the bottom of the racetrack and he lost all that momentum.
This whole race has been all Kyle Larson. You put that kid behind the wheel of a race car like this at Hendrick Motorsports and he will get the job done. Old-fashioned butt whooping all day long. Kyle Larson.
2 of the best in the business come off turn number 4. Reddick got within a car length, but Kyle Larson scores his 24th career win for Rick Hendrick and Chevrolet.
How about Ty Gibbs coming back up and getting a top 5 after the day he's had? Chastain, that gamble paid off, 4th place. And Blaney, 3rd, champion, grounded out.
Noah Gragson, 6th, great run. Truex ahead of Hamlin for 7th. Pole sitter Joey Logano and William Byron, the top 10.
That was a rough top 10 for William Byron. He was all over the place on this racetrack today. Pretty much every position at one time. Big win for Kyle Larson. You do not want to give this team confidence this early in the game.
Great job, 5 team. Larson, you drove a heck of a race, man. Proud of you. Proud of all you guys. Tyler, great job. Thanks everybody back in the shop. Great job all around.
The last 5 times that Kyle Larson has swept both stages, he also won the race, including today.
Taking care of business.